Oh, and a little bit of rum. And a little bit of rum. And if you know what you're doing, and if you have a
Yeah, you
grandmother
need
like the
rum to get
grandmother
that
I
stuff
had,
down.
That's
put a
right.
little rum in, a little extra rum in it for
Sure.
just for flavor, baby.
So,
Just a little bit for flavor.
so let me ask you this, caller. So, what was your
Mhm.
do you if you don't mind sharing, what was your craziest holiday memory that relates to ChristMESS?
Wow. Okay. That's a good one. I don't. As a kid, I had like you all. I had pretty good Christmases.
Okay.
I found out. So I have an aunt that's 5 years older than me.
Okay.
So when I was 5, when she was 10, 6, 11, we would do Christmas at my place or at my grandparents' house, her parents' house, or do both.
Sure.
But one year I had to be 6, and I woke up, and because I was so excited and went and saw my stuff under the tree, I was like, oh, and I just went into my I'm so happy that I just lost my mind thing,
Sure.
thinking I must have lived in a real house and not a place that had like walls between the rooms, not
Sure.
stores, not
Sure.
floors between the rooms. So I was like almost 16, 17 years old. My mother brought it to my attention that she heard me in the living room opening my stuff under the tree going, look at this shit. Oh, this is my favorite day. And cussing. Like I was a real adult.
Wow.
And I don't remember the repercussions because I think she came out of the room and knocked me smooth out. I believe
Wow.
I was unconscious.
Yeah, I believe, you lost that in your short-term memory.
Probably January 13th.
Wow. You just remember waking up and it was a new year, huh?
It was New Year, like, wait, I don't remember the Christmas. He's like, yeah,
That's
I
funny.
came out, we discussed it.
Sure.
And if your mothers were like my mother, discussion meant you don't have anything to say about this. I'm just about to take you to the edge of death and snatch you back.
That's right. Discussions were definitely one way.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Well, caller, we really appreciate you calling in and sharing that. And now that we are informed about mincemeat pie, and we also heard some really unique memories, and we just want to tell you from Straight No Chaser, have a great ChristMESS, not mess.
You do the same. And when you take that picture of you eating the centerpiece ornament, please post that on your page.
I will.
Because I want to share that with people across the world who really don't realize that stuff is really not food. That's not food, man.
That's right. I'm going to share a picture of eating a piece of fruitcake while wearing our new fangled pre-stained underwear. So we're going to be. But have a great holiday.
You all
Yes.
And Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Same to you all.
Bye now. Oh, so that was a great call.
Yeah, it was a little different there.
Great
funny,
call.
Man. Yeah, funny.
Well, but you know what? I can tell you, I can definitely relate to finding gifts around the house and just not knowing what to do. Do I go in? Now, he was braver than I was. I wasn't brave enough to go and open it and start playing with it because I wouldn't be sitting here right now. But I do remember seeing some, and that's how I found out there was no Santa Claus when that happened, So,
Hey, that'll mess you up. Yeah, you go in, you see some stuff you don't want to see.
Yeah, man.
See stuff you can't, like, oh, Lord.
Yeah, that was a terrible thing. That was a terrible thing, But it was still, even though they kept it going for a while, Christmas was still cool even after I realized what was going on. But they made it, just so magical that even after that, it was still the excitement and all that other kind of stuff. So, it was a great thing. It was a great thing, I tell you. But getting back to your most horrible story that you've ever heard, lay one on me.
Oh man, see, yeah, you gave me an out with one I've ever heard, as opposed to one that's happening to me. But I still can't pull. I'm trying to pull one out. I'm trying to think. You ever, when you're over somebody's house and for the holidays, like it wasn't necessarily on Christmas, because you did a little traveling on Christmas, not too much, but toward the evening you did. And
yep.
but when you would leave your house, everybody else had already been in the sauce. By the time they got, by the time you got to their house, it was lively. But when you go elsewhere, but sometimes you go in other parts where they got other friends that would come out as the people get to sleep and the heat comes out, then you see the little friends running across the floor.
Wait.
the little Christmas mice would come out and run across the floor and get all the crumbs, and you try to be polite. The elderly, they don't see these damn mice running all over my damn feet.
They look at me and say, "Hey man, that's a nice coat. You get that for Christmas?" Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, well, you drop your glove on the floor, and then your gloves start running across. It's like,
oh man!
And then your parents hit you. Don't say nothing. Shut up. Don't say nothing.
Wow.
Parents are the first person who taught me to lie. Now I know it was my parents. And they said, "Tell them you had a good time." I didn't have no good damn time. The mouse ran away with my glove. I kept chasing my glove across the floor. Get me the hell out of here.
That's funny. Oh man, I can only imagine, man. You're over your aunt's house and you look up at the table and there it is.
Yeah. You're like, ooh, what is going on here?
Well, the other thing that used to set it off was you always had that one person that would bring their new boyfriend or girlfriend, and they just get in there saying all kinds of inappropriate things, and then your relatives are looking at them and like, are you going to tighten that up or what's going on? They're just messing up everybody's.
Yeah, they look like, because whose friend is that? What side of the family? Well, you going to say something about that or am I? Because I'm going to put their ass out. They come in there smelling like Ripple.
That's right.
And Wild Irish Rose.
That's right.
And a cheap liquor. And then they want to drink up all your stuff on top of it.
And they come in there talking, is that all you having is turkey? I don't eat turkey.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right. Well, you don't stay long. Then you need to go.
I tell you what. That's right. 7-Eleven is open. Help yourself.
That's right. You go in there and get you a fruitcake and get your girlfriend some orange lipstick.
That's right.
And get a mustache comb for your mama and get out of here.
Now,
come in here.
Now, let me ask you this: did you all always have Christmas dinner at your house, or did you circulate?
No, pretty much. Thanksgiving you would move one place or another to one side of the family, one grandparent on one side of the family or the other. Christmas was pretty stationary. Later, I remember when I got a little older, my father decided that he wanted to cook breakfast for the church members at the church. I was like, "You jacking up my Christmas
for Christmas?"
Well, I got to get up. Yeah, right. Christmas morning, early, the first thing in the morning. But in hindsight, it was a fun time. It was fun. He was aware of things that I wasn't. About church members. Some church members who were widowed and widowers and didn't have anybody there. So it gave them a place to go. And in hindsight, it was great. They were really appreciative. But for me, as a teenager kid, I'm like, damn it, I'm supposed to get the newest. Well, back then it was Nintendo or Atari or something, and it was like, now I'm rolling with this. Like, oh man. But we didn't do a whole. We were at home for Christmas. By that time, we would just eat for Christmas, and everybody's kind of laid back. So we didn't have a whole lot of people traveling through. So that kept it. We were able to. I would go out later maybe and hang out as I got older and hang out with some of the friends out, see what they got, or and you take your grab your favorite toy when you're younger, you take
That's
your
right.
favorite toy with you when you go out the house.
Except if it was a racing car set.
Yeah, or maybe you try to trade, and then you ain't tell your parents, and you're like, well, where's that damn thing you said you wanted?
That's right.
Well, I traded with you. They said, what?
Oh, I know.
Go back
yeah.
over there and go get your toy. I done spent that money.
That's right.
Yeah, people wanted to see what you got. Oh, I had somebody who was asking, leaving a comment saying, remember when you didn't want to go visit him because you just got all new stuff and you wanted to play with them? You just you wanted to play with them, and then you got to go out and leave. Like, no, I want to play with my new toys, but
that's right.
Leave my new stuff and go out here and play with these
come
people.
on, do we have to go?
Yeah, last time the mouse ran off of my glove. I don't want to go in there no more.
Exactly.
And you stomping your feet like your brother was doing.
That's right.
I want to go and lay out on the floor.
I don't want to go down Gertrude's house. It's nasty over there.
It's nasty, the stink, and the roaches all over the place, and y'all ain't say nothing. You made me be quiet, and the mouse was chewing at my shoe.
That's right.
I don't want to do that.
And my arms had roaches, and they were moving.
It smelled like oil in the house all the damn time. I can't breathe and think I'm going to blow up. It's hot as blazing. You walk in there, ain't no carbon monoxide protector or nothing. You just out there. I mean, detector, you just out. You wonder why you tired. As soon as you sitting in the house, as soon as you go in the house, you're like, boom.
Exactly. But that's what you
always smell like bread.
That's
and ain't nobody cooking nothing. Ain't no bread nowhere around. Just house just smell like hot bread. Like, what the hell? Did I walk in a bakery?
Oh man, yeah, exactly. Or you had that one relative. It's like it's 12 degrees outside. Walk in the house, it's like you're in hell.
Yeah.
How you get the house this hot?
I don't know.
What the heck?
It's not right in here. People have your grandfather hanging in there with his teeth out because he's about to have a heat stroke. He couldn't get enough breath in with his teeth, and so he had to take his teeth out so he could get more air when he breathes. He's like, what the hell is hot as blazes?
Oh boy,
in
that's
here?
funny. Oh man, boy, you too crazy, then, man. Too crazy,
man. Because that radiator heat is no joke, boy.
Exactly, radiator heat. I remember my cousin walked in my aunt's house and her lip gloss started melting.
Yeah, the orange lip gloss.
Yes.
Or you had little badass kids that would take the crayons and set them on the radiator.
Yeah.
Radiator look all psychedelic, and your parents beat the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Like, well, why you let him put it on there? I'm gonna beat you for letting him do something stupid.
Oh man, that's too funny, man. Too funny.
Those are funny
man.
times, but that would happen all the time, man. That not just Christmas. That was any time you went visiting.
That's
with
funny.
anybody.
That is too funny, man.
Oh man. See, now it's all coming back to me. After the show, I'm gonna have a whole lot of stuff I remember that's gonna come back. My memory's a little slow.
Exactly. Well, I tell you,
know that caller's memory had to been slow because mama slapped him silly.
That's right. But he shared some great stuff, and now he enlightened us about the green stuff in the fruitcake. So we really appreciate that. We really appreciate that. So, but this has just been a great discussion, and we've had some great laughs and talked about our holiday stories. So, but however, we have to keep in mind that in spite of all the 75% off sales, free gift wrapping, holiday parties, this holiday is called Christmas, and it's all about the birth of Jesus, not sales, Christmas trees, mistletoe, cranberry sauce, sugar cookies, wild card playoff games. It's all about the birth of Jesus. It's a magical season for Christians all over the world, not because of the commercial hype, but because Christ the Savior was born. So from all of us to all of you, have an amazing Christmas and enjoy the holiday season. And Thin Bad, please pass to your family holiday greetings. And of course, we send our greetings along to Pastor C and Ambeezy. And as always, we thank you for allowing us to give it to you straight, no chaser this year. And we just hope you have a great holiday season. And once again, thank you for allowing us to give it to you. What, Thin Bad?
Straight, no chaser.